Daniel had never intended to start a family, but when the prospect of marrying a billionaire's daughter presented itself, he gave it serious thought. He was a pragmatic man, always calculating his steps and weighing the benefits of every decision. Marrying into wealth seemed like an opportunity too good to ignore, even if it came with strings attached. The only catch was that he had yet to meet her in person. Her appearance and personality were unknowns, but Daniel figured he could manage whatever came his way. The household buzzed with excitement and nerves as they anticipated the arrival of their first child. Daniel's wife, Laura, lay in the birthing room, supported by the skilled hands of a trusted midwife. The family had opted for a home birth, a rare choice in their modern world, but one steeped in tradition and comfort. As they waited, the air was thick with a mix of enthusiasm and anxiety. The father-to-be paced outside, envisioning a bright future for his child, one filled with achievements and a continuation of his burgeoning empire. Finally, the baby's cries broke the tense silence. The midwife emerged with a beaming smile, announcing, "It's a girl." Despite his best efforts to mask it, a flicker of disappointment crossed Daniel's face. He had hoped for a son, someone to carry on his legacy directly. Quickly, he reassured himself with the thought that a strategic marriage could still secure his family's future. Entering the room, Daniel's eyes fell on his newborn daughter, Evelyn, cradled in her mother's arms. A distinctive birthmark adorned her face, a stark reminder of the unpredictability of life. For a moment, he worried about how this might affect her prospects. Then, dismissing the superficial concern, he embraced her warmly. "Evelyn," he whispered, "you are perfect just the way you are." As Evelyn grew, her birthmark remained a constant reminder of her uniqueness. It became part of her identity, a feature she carried with pride despite the challenges it brought. She soon had 3 younger brothers, and as siblings often do, they teased her. Their jests, though meant in good humor, gradually chipped away at her self-confidence. In the traditional household where they were raised, Evelyn felt the weight of societal expectations, especially those placed on women. Her parents, Daniel and Laura, clung to conventional views, believing that a woman's primary role was to marry and start a family. They loved their daughter dearly, but their love was bound by their old-fashioned beliefs. As Evelyn blossomed into a young woman, she harbored dreams of independence, education, and a career. Her aspirations extended far beyond the confines of their household, but her parents' mindset remained resolute. She could only leave home if she were married. Evelyn's determination led her to secretly attend a local university's recruitment event. The renowned institution presented a world of opportunities, an environment where she could grow, learn, and forge her own path. Amidst the crowd, she found herself imagining a future filled with academic pursuits and personal development. Her heart raced at the thought of the possibilities, even as she acknowledged the daunting challenge of convincing her parents to let her pursue them. At the event, Evelyn bumped into Martin, a family friend also seeking a way to achieve his educational goals. Martin was facing financial difficulties that threatened his ability to attend university. "Hi Evelyn, have you decided on a course yet?" Martin asked, his voice tinged with concern. "Hi Martin. It's complicated. My parents won't let me live on my own in another city. What about you?" Evelyn replied, her frustration evident. Martin sighed, "I know what I'd like to study, but my family can't afford the tuition." Their shared frustrations sparked an idea in Evelyn's mind. She realized that their individual challenges could potentially be solved with a bold, unconventional plan. Back at home, Evelyn confronted her parents with her daring proposal. She fabricated a story about having a boyfriend who wanted to marry her but couldn't afford his education. She proposed that her parents finance their studies in exchange for their marriage, hoping to gain her parents' approval to leave home. To her surprise, her parents, overjoyed at the prospect of their daughter finding a suitor despite her birthmark, agreed to the proposal. They saw the marriage as a win-win situation, ensuring her future stability while aiding Martin. Evelyn, thrilled yet nervous, now had to convince Martin to go along with the ruse. Approaching Martin with her unconventional proposal, she explained how their sham marriage could solve both their problems. Martin, initially skeptical, listened as she outlined the plan. You're suggesting we get married just to secure our education and then go our separate ways? Martin clarified. Exactly, Martin. It's a practical solution. We help each other out and then move on with our lives, Evelyn affirmed. Despite the initial awkwardness, they agreed to the plan. Their families celebrated the engagement with great enthusiasm, organizing an extravagant ceremony. Evelyn and Martin played their roles, navigating the pretense with cautious affection. The day of the wedding arrived, and Evelyn and Martin found themselves in the midst of a lavish celebration. Their families spared no expense, reveling in the joy of what they believed to be a genuine union. Evelyn, dressed in a beautiful white gown, and Martin, in a sharp suit, exchanged vows under the curious gazes of their guests. Despite the pretense, a bond of mutual respect and understanding was beginning to form between them. After the ceremony, as they prepared to leave for their new life, Evelyn's parents made a cutting remark. "Martin, thank you for marrying our daughter. We know her appearance might not be appealing, but she'll do her best to make you happy." The cruelty of these words was a harsh blow, but Martin immediately defended Evelyn. "With all due respect, sir, your daughter is incredibly beautiful, far beyond her appearance. If someone cannot see that, they don't understand true beauty." The couple left, determined to start their new lives. At university, they balanced their studies with part-time jobs, supporting each other through the challenges. Their friendship deepened, and what began as a facade blossomed into genuine affection. As they delved into their studies and faced the challenges of university life, the feelings between Evelyn and Martin grew. The bond that had previously united them evolved into an even deeper connection. The relationship, which had started as a meticulously crafted plan to achieve individual goals, was transforming into something genuine. They discovered they shared more than just a partnership of convenience. Graduation arrived, bringing with it new opportunities. Evelyn and Martin, now equipped with a solid foundation of knowledge and experience, decided to open their own law firm. What had begun as a sham marriage shaped by unusual circumstances had evolved into a relationship based on trust, mutual respect, and true love. Evelyn and Martin had become more than study and work partners. They had become life companions, sharing dreams, challenges, and successes. Without a doubt, the story of Evelyn and Martin is living proof that true love can blossom in the most unexpected circumstances and amidst peculiar situations. True love is not limited to conventions or predictable paths. It can arise amidst challenges, overcoming obstacles, and even in scenarios that may initially seem improbable. If you enjoyed this story, please hit the like button to support us. Enjoy these other emotional stories on your screen.